Just this past March, my guest here, Dr. Thomas J. Madejski from Medina, was elected president of the Medical Society of the State of New York. And Dr. Madejski practices here with General Physician PC in Medina. And congratulations on that.
Well, thank you very much. It's really an honor, and it's been very interesting being president for about 6 weeks now.
Doctor, what does being president mean to you?
Well, I'm the lead person in terms of communications for the society. I've gone to testify before the legislature and sort of advocate for MSSNY policy. I also get out to see our members in different areas. Was down in Chemung County a couple nights ago, and then in New York City the night after that to see some other physicians and try and help them to practice better and make things as good as we can for our patients.
And I know you really advocate for your patients. Tell us what kind of patients you see. Tell us a little bit about your practice.
So I'm an internist. I do primarily geriatric medicine and hospice and palliative care. I practice in my office at our local hospital here and in a number of nursing facilities in the area.
Dr. Madejski, how will you in this position be able to impact our patients here in Western New York?
Well, one of the things that we've had to deal with is one of the questions before the legislature, which is physician-assisted suicide or physician aid in dying, and it's a controversial issue, and I think everyone is interested in patients being well cared for at the end of their lives, and as a geriatrician and palliative care physician, that's what I do. So I'm hoping to bring together both sides to figure out if there's some common ground that we can improve the care of our patients as they approach the end of their life. You know,
it's interesting, so many doctors would kind of shy away from that, and you're kind of ready to jump in and face that.
You know, I happen to be, I guess, in the right place at the right time. So now whether I can bring people together, that's a challenge. So, but I think that's part of why I was elected president, because I have been able to do that in the past. So I hope to continue to do that.
Did you hold a position with this group before you were elected president?
Yeah, I was a counselor from Western New York for about 8 years. Our last president from Western New York was Dr. Richard Peer, a well-respected vascular surgeon in the area who was a great mentor to me. And so I took over representing Western New York for that period of time and then was sort of tabbed as a possible leader. And I've been treasurer, vice president, president-elect, moving up to the presidency.
Is it possible to be a president again next year? Will you run for this again?
I will not. I'll be the past president and be thankful that someone's taken over for me.
But it sounds like you have a lot on your agenda. There's a lot of things that you'd like to accomplish this year.
I do. We created a task force yesterday to look at how we can improve end-of-life care for our patients in New York on various different levels. So that would be my main takeaway from the year. If I can figure out a way to do that and I can bring the physicians in New York together to do that, it'll be a great thing for our patients and for everyone in the state. Will
you be in contact with any of our physicians from Western New York as far as Buffalo is concerned?
I am all the time. So I was in contact yesterday with Dr. Kelly Bartels, a gynecologist from Buffalo who's now our counselor and represents Western New York to the State Society. Dr. Rose Birkin is one of my vice chairmen for our political action committee. Dr. Phil Aliotta is the head of the 8th District right now. All great leaders, and I was very happy to be able to give a rap tribute to Dr. Willie Underwood on his outgoing party as the past president of the Erie County Medical Society.
Well, Dr. Madejski, it sounds like we're going to be very well represented, as well as the physicians as well. So congratulations on this, and we wish you the very best for this year.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you for coming out and visiting.
All right, everybody. This is Dr. Thomas Madejski from Medina, elected president of the Medical Society of the State of New York. And folks, if you're looking for more information, by all means, you can contact this practice. That would be General Physicians PC in Medina.